What's up, What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Second Street. I hope you're all having a very good day today. Here we are, the morning after new comic book day, and well, what a morning it is. And man, didn't the morning really start off last night? Didn't it? I mean, I guess you could say that it did. Really? I mean, Zack Snyder's Justice League premiered last night. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was sleeping. Man, my contact is really bothering me right now. Anyway, I hope you're all having a very good day, but let me know down in the comments below, did you get a chance to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League? Down in the comments below. I hopped on this morning on on YouTube and on the tweeters, and it seems overall that it's been well received. A lot of people really did enjoy this cut of the movie. Of course, naturally, there's other people out there who I think are naturally inclined to feel that they're not going to that they're not going to like it anyway, for various different reasons. Whatever reasons those may be, hey, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. Down in the comments below. Oh, no. Look, XR, what you got to do is you don't time them out. What you do is you hide them. You hide user on this channel. Yeah, you just get rid of those spammers altogether. There is no timeouts. And that's the thing. It's pretty. When it comes to moderating, on a live stream, it's pretty. I have kind of like 3 rules that I really go by. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. You're allowed to have an opinion. You can have a dumbass opinion all you want. You know what I mean? You can have a dumbass opinion all you want. You can do it. You can do a lot of things. You can say, you can curse, you can do whatever you want to do. You can make a fool of yourself in the comments for all I care. But one of the things I always kind of, a general rule is like no name calling. Because I kind of feel like if you're name calling, down in the comments, like to somebody else in the comments, or say even, like say you're calling names to somebody, that's on screen. If I'm on camera or somebody else is on camera. It's like, because what you're wanting is you're wanting a response. I mean, you're seeking out the attention, and so basically, no name calling. You can argue. You can have disagreements in the chats without doing all that, right? But really, once you start the name calling, it's kind of like you've really already lost, and you're just really looking for somebody else to name call you. And typically, a lot of times, especially on a live stream, the host, if they see it, they might be more than willing and happy to oblige you, depending on what your dumbass opinion might be. Right? Hey, rightfully so. Rightfully so. Now, that's the first thing, the name calling, and the fighting too. You don't really need to fight down there. You can debate. You can debate in the live chats, right? You've been in chats before, and you can sit there and have a perfectly good debate with somebody else, and but the other thing is like, no fighting. Now here's the thing, is like a lot of people say, oh, we can debate but no fighting. Well, like, what's the difference? Well, if I have to tell you the difference, you know the difference, right? Don't act like you don't. It's pretty simple. I mean, isn't that really simple? It's like, no fighting and no name calling. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Yeah, I don't know. But, like, say, oh, like, Trinity, you're a dumbass. Well, why you call me a dumbass for? You could say, Trinity, your opinion? That's stupid. That's a dumbass opinion. And that's fine. That's cool. And I honestly don't care if you name call me. You name call me all you want. That's fine. That's okay. But, like, don't get in here and fight with my friends in the chats and shit. We'll ban your ass quick. Give a shit. You know what I mean? You can be here and be cool and have your opinion. It's all good. It's all good. Which is something we're gonna get into a little bit here. But let's get into the live chats and see what everybody's thinking. See how everybody is feeling about the Snyder Cut and what you guys thought of it. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I did see that overall a lot of people, it was well received from people who enjoyed the movie. Like I said, there are people out there who are like, oh, it's not a big deal. I don't want to watch this. Oh, that's you know what I mean? Like, you get all those kinds of people, right? Those people that oh, they're like the fandom, the Snyder Cut fandom. I don't like it because of that. They're so toxic, right? And so there's people out there who are naturally against it altogether. And no matter what way you feel, let me know down in the comments below if you got a chance to watch it and what you thought of it. And if you didn't get a chance to see it, like me, are you anticipating watching it? Got a little bit more we'll get into here in just a minute. We're going to say what's up to everybody here in the chats. Okay, we got my man XR Coon, Chillmonger, my man, what is up? We've also got Obi-Juan, the homie, aka Beskar Batman. We've got Mads Mama Bear here. Mama Bear doll. What? You know, I'm sorry. You know me, Mads. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, man. Great day to be alive. I know, right? I know. Here we are in Nergis. We're in hashtag Nergis. I should have made a logo for that. I should make a Nergis logo. Make it look like Sturgis, but like Nergis. I should do that and put it as an emoji here for a little while, huh? Nergis. Mad says, of course I did. Yeah, absolutely. And you're 3 hours ahead, so like it was like even later for you, or like even earlier. So like you were able to like get some sleep because it's like 3 a.m. for you. If I'm not mistaken. Where for me it's like at midnight, and like there's no way I'm waking up at midnight to watch. I don't give a shit what it is. I'm not waking up at midnight to watch it. I'm not waking up at midnight for Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I've been hyped for this piece of shit since. Well, you know, Mads. You know, Mads. We had a conversation about that, did we not? And man, like how long ago was that? I was one of the crazy ones who took the plunge at midnight, says Obi-Wan. Nice. Phantom Stranger, how are you doing? Jamie Franklin, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, you have a great day as well. XR says I failed. Zack Santa has delivered. Haha, I still gotta watch it. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people said it's good. Was the movie good? I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably end up watching it over the weekend. And I'm kind of in I'm in that same boat. I'm waiting to watch it this weekend. But overall, the reception has been pretty well. I think a lot of the people who enjoyed it. I start with the name calling, Nerf Herder. Oh, you son of a... No debate, just conversate. Yeah. Like I said, debates, yeah. And like I said, you know, debating is fine. You know, everybody does. Yeah, and like I said, you know the difference between debating and fighting. You know. Yeah. Yeah, debating online is a rare skill. Yeah, it absolutely is. It very much is. Thank you so much for being here, Kendall. Trinity here. You are an America's... Oh, I am America's ass? Yes, I am. I'm YouTube's ass. I care if people name call you. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not that worried about it. And here's the reason. Here's the reason why is because like people are entitled to have their opinions. Whether they believe me when I say I've come across a lot of people in my life, like real people, like people who know me and have like actually met me in the flesh. You know, people that you could punch in the mouth for saying the things that they do about you, calling you names and stuff like that, and just don't faze me. I don't really care. I mean, I think because the biggest thing is like I'm not worried about what like my concern isn't. I shouldn't be worried about your opinion of me. You know, like that's your opinion. Your opinion of me is your opinion. I'm not, unless you tell me, I can't really try to change your opinion. I'm not really trying to change your opinion anyway, anybody's opinion, because like you either like me or you don't. It's pretty simple. You know, a lot of people, that's kind of how the world is, but a lot of people never really get that. You know what I mean? Like you like me, and it's not, and just because you don't like me doesn't mean that you hate me. Doesn't mean that, anything like that. Doesn't mean you wish bad things on somebody. It's just somebody like, plenty of people out there like I don't hate. Just like, is that person over there? Yeah. Hey, I know them. Yeah, I used to work with them. Hey, how you doing? Hope all is well. Right? And that's most people. Like, I honestly can't really say there's like really, I mean, there are certain types of people, I guess you could say, that I hate, but that's a totally different thing, a totally different discussion. Aggressively relaxes, you know me, are relaxing. Hope you and everyone else having a nice day. Star Wars Santa says, good morning. I haven't watched Justice League yet. Looking forward to watching it tonight. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't even know if I'll get to watch it tonight because I'm gonna be busy. I don't know. We might do a members only stream later tonight. Just doing some different stuff. And I might test some stuff out on the Discord. I don't know. I'm looking into that, but yeah, definitely. And then, so I won't get a chance to watch it tonight, but definitely over the weekend. Definitely over the weekend. First hour was, man, rest was really good. Nice. Mike Porter says, just finished it. All right. All right, man. Kali Hond, how are you doing, my brother? What is up? I hope all is well, man. Hail the Cotton Connection. Yeah. My man. Michael Odin, thank you so much for being here. Says 1 hour in. All right. Mad Stillman name. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh man, you're made a Nergis emoji. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've last tuned you to stream. Yeah, it's been a while, Collie. It's been a while. All good though. All good. 3 hour difference, and yes, we did talk about Falcon 2. Yeah. Used to send this 4.5 hours. Better watch like a show and watch part by part. Okay. Yeah. All right. Plan to start watching at 6 a.m. this evening. Let it finish before bedtime. There you go. Yeah. 11 people call me names. I laugh. Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, can't control. Yeah, as I say, and here's the thing: is like can't control your opinion of it, and that's the thing. Like I'm not here to control it. Like the best thing that I can do to control your opinion of me is for me to be me, right? For me to be my genuine self, who I really am. That's the best I can do. I can only be honest with you and be honest in my dealings with you about like who and how I am. You know what I mean? Like what you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. And like I said, there's plenty of people out there I know that I'm like I don't like them. I don't dislike them. They're just people, right? Just people. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to like everybody, and you certainly don't have to hate everybody. I don't have time for what people think. Exactly. Jonathan Valasquez, my man, what is up? How are you doing, my brother? Watch part 1 near noon, part 2 after DDR, then got hooked and watched part 3 till midnight, then finished the rest this morning. Nice. All right. Yeah, if you let anger get to you, that person owns you. Absolutely. Now, okay, guys, one of the things, really. And this is gonna be kind of a shorter stream. You know, I gotta get out to work and everything, you know, and pretty soon my son will be getting out of school and everything anyway. But yeah, they have a short day today. Yeah, my son's back in school. Then they went to school this week, and then next week they're on spring break for 2 weeks, and then I think all my kids go back at that point. I think my oldest goes back, and then my youngest or my middle child, and then I think she goes back the week after that. So yeah. Coming up pretty quick. Everything's going back to normal, except for they gotta wear masks all day in class. What's that all about? Yeah. The movie's like, I think it's like 4.5 hours long. Yeah, it's long, dude. It's long, man. It's long. So one of the things I wanted to talk about this morning. Speaking of this whole Justice League thing, like I'm looking forward to watching it. I like superhero movies. I like all of these movies, like you know, like, and that's not to say that I think they're all great, but overall, I think most of them I like. You know, and again, like I said, that's not to say that they're all good movies or they're all great. You know, if you guys have been here on the channel, you probably, if you go back and search long enough, you'll see that the Captain Marvel movie, it's an okay movie. I'm not saying that it's good or that you should like it. I'm certainly never going to argue that it's a great film or a good film, for that matter. Certainly better than those piece of shit Guardians of the Galaxy movies. But point being, overall, I really enjoy them. Like even for me, like even Ben Affleck's Daredevil, I like that movie. I really do. Is there some cheesy shit in it? Yeah, absolutely. There's some cheesy stuff in it altogether. But there's a lot of these kind of movies that have cheesy stuff in them. Like, think back to that Punisher movie, that Thomas Jane Punisher. Remember the fight with the Russian? It's almost a little cheesy, but it's kind of brutal, and it's just kind of great. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of... You know what I mean? It's like that. It's got a certain level of cheese. I have nothing wrong with cheese. I love cheese. You know what I mean? If you're going keto, you might be eating a little bit of cheese. Make sure it's good cheese. something. It's a good snack. But the point. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. How do we get there? How do we get there? So yesterday, or so this movie was premiering last night. Zack Snyder, was actually he was on some live streams leading up to the release of Justice League last night. He was on Kevin Smith's podcast. Wasn't it Kevin Smith, or was Kevin Smith just hosting it? The thing. Don't say you guys didn't see it on YouTube. Like, Kevin Smith was sitting there, he was downstairs, and Zack was downstairs in his theater in his house, and he was sitting there, and they did a little live stream together, and they were interviewing. Did you guys catch that? I didn't watch a whole lot of it. Were having some technical difficulties, and I was getting ready to go to sleep. But Zack Snyder was out promoting his film last night, getting everything ready, everything hyped, and people ready. But I did catch this live stream that he was on, previous to getting on with Kevin Smith. He was on this live stream with, I can't remember. I'm not sure the gentleman's name. I believe he used to be in the NFL. He is part of Geeks and Gamers, and they did a live stream yesterday doing a charity for like the suicide awareness, and they were doing that. They raised a lot of money. For this charity. Zack Snyder went on to their live stream and had a talk with them about the movie and about all of these kinds of things. Just talking about the movie, promoting the movie, promoting their awareness campaign and stuff like that with for suicide awareness, raising money for that, and they raised a lot of money. They really did some cool stuff. But coming out of it, there's some controversy going on, because when they brought on when the host brought on Zack Snyder, he came on because it was a charity stream being done in basically with Geeks and Gamers were doing it. And Zack Snyder first, like, he came on and he said, hey, like, we're not, I'm not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers or anything. We're doing the stream. Hey, it's all good. And then he proceeded to talk about, kind of make mention of the events that had happened recently in Georgia, the attacks. And, he said some things that could very well be taken the way a lot of people are taking them right now. Because he was talking about the film and how it's supposed to be bringing people together. They're not, not being hateful and things like this. And it really seemed like a backhanded kind of comment, maybe towards the towards Geeks and Gamers, and that's what a lot of people are taking it as. And in the heat of the moment, I completely get that. And afterward, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers even got on and did a live stream on Geeks and Gamers where they brought on some guests and talked about a lot of these things that that Zack Snyder had said. And he didn't really say like I get the way people are reacting to it, and I think it's one of those kinds of things that a lot of people hear in the heat of the moment, and they react, and I get it. I get it, but I honestly don't really feel like what Zack Snyder had said in this was really bad or negative or necessarily insinuating anything. But I do think the way that it was said was kind of insinuating something at the same time. You know what I mean? And only in the sense that it seemed a little ill-informed. But also, at the same time, what he had said is also something that a lot of people feel and reflect, just kind of every day. But kind of the way this brand has come up, and the way a lot of people think of the Geeks and Gamers brand. So, I think there's really a lot of things going on here. Was what he said, like, out of line? I don't think what he said was, but I think the way a lot of people are perceiving the things that he said were, I could see how they could easily be misconstrued, and I could completely see everything that was going on being said being chopped up and minced up and going to be debated, as it is going to be here over the next day or two or three. I don't know. How long is it going to go on for? And the thing is, like I said, everybody kind of has their opinion on it, especially if you're part of the Geeks and Gamers crew, part of the Fandom Menace and everything. A lot of those people are definitely, kind of feeling one way about it. Kind of like, he came out and made some backhanded comments. And I could certainly understand from their point of view how they might feel that way. And again, I don't think he necessarily meant it that way in the way that it came out. But I do think that kind of what he said came out of maybe sort of an ill-informed point of view here. But again, I do also feel that that is the way that the brand has kind of grown itself, and a lot of people think of the brand no matter what they say or do to dispel that. And that's just to say that's how things are with in the internet life anyway. You really can't control what people are going to think, say, or perceive the things that you think or say or do. You really can't control that. And I think this is a perfect example of what we've got going on right now with this situation, because there are certain people upset about it. Like I said, Jeremy did a stream like right afterward where they were talking about it. They even had, they had a whole bunch of people on the live stream talking about. I didn't watch the whole live stream. I was just kind of catching some of the beginning of it. Seeing Young Ripper 59 on there. He even had some comments, and I think even the thing that like Young Ripper 59 said, like, I think he was right in one of the things he said with because apparently at the time Jeremy had told them, like, hey, with what he said, like, hey, don't react, don't just worry about the charity, don't react to what he said. What Zack was saying about that, like his kind of attack on geeks and gamers, and which it was, I think, obviously a smart decision. I think anybody in their right mind wouldn't do that. I mean, you got a guest there on your show, and sure, they might be coming out making some backhanded comments, but those are always the times you should remain composed, right? But the one thing that Young Ripper 59 was even saying, he even came on and was like, like, you guys are better than me because I would confront that stuff right there. And I think there's still absolutely a way that it could have been confronted right there, to let things be known without being confrontational. There are things that definitely could have been said, but I do think that the man who was handling the stream did pretty good at moderating and responding to what Zack Snyder had said. But again, I think a lot of that does come from the fact of people thinking like the Geeks and Gamers and the Fandom Menace and all that stuff is a hate group. Because I mean, a major thing is with online culture is we see a lot of these things, these different fan groups and stuff, going at each other's necks on social media constantly over these different kinds of things. And I also think, it was funny. I was watching your boy Zack this morning. His is the first video I watched this morning. I didn't know his video was necessarily about it. It was like the first one I watched when I woke up this morning. But he did mention something definitely that I think is very true in his video when he was kind of talking about this. And that's that, like, your heroes, like, you shouldn't, like, like, I'm a man, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in my 40s. I don't care how old you are. If you're 20, 22, 28, 30, 35, 65, I don't care. You're an adult, and at this point, because that was one of the things, like having heroes and stuff like that, right? Like, you have people that inspire you, people that you like and you look to, but this whole kind of worshiping thing, where and that's that's kind of what it is, where people hear these things. They do this. This happens a lot with celebrities, musicians, and stuff like this, where people really look into the things, the words that these people say, and really take them to heart. And that's kind of thing is like, just you don't have to. Like I said, a lot of times it's going to come from an ill-informed place. And that's wholly the thing. So I don't know. It was kind of an interesting situation to see develop here over the way. Altogether, like, I don't really think that he said anything that was too bad, or anything like that. But I think he has a certain perception because of the certain perception of like geeks and gamers and all that stuff, and a lot of that he felt that way, that they're like, that people feel that they're a hate group and stuff like that. And here's the other thing too, is no matter what how you feel about any of that kinds of stuff, is you can't control other people. You know what I mean? No matter how big a certain group of fans is, whether it's the Fandom Menace, whether it's the Snyder Cut bros, or whether it's Raylos, or anywhere in between, whether it's a Marvel stan or anything like that, you can't control any group of people and tell them how to act. You think there's not assholes in every single group? There absolutely is. You think there's complete pieces of shit that aren't in every single group? There absolutely is, right? It reminds me of like this thing. I remember when the movie Captain Marvel came out? Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the movie necessarily. But remember when the Skrulls came out and everybody's like, oh, the Skrulls are good guys? The Skrulls can't be good guys? You think they're all good guys? Like because Talos was a good guy and he had a small community of good Skrulls, that they're all good guys? Like, all humans are good people? You know what I'm saying? You get it, right? I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. Within any group of people, there's going to be people that are unsavory. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I don't care what group of people it is. You can take a look at religious groups. You think there's not unsavory people in religious groups? Right? And that's kind of the thing, is like, you can't just take everything, you know. It's not all a monolith. People aren't all the same and stuff like that, you know. But again, I do think that one of the things that he was, I guess, kind of Zack was putting out there is, I mean, if you really think about it, that is kind of the perception that a lot of people have of geeks and gamers, you know, Fandom Menace and all that stuff, which you know, aren't necessarily synonymous. But I do think that that's kind of what he's saying is reflective of how a lot of people feel when they look at everything going down online. Now, that's not to say at all that the people who these people are interacting with, having these types of interactions with online, the fighting, that the person on the other side isn't a complete fucking wacko also. Like, I can guarantee you, they are. You know why? You know why, though? Because you have nothing fucking better to do with your life than bitch at people online about fucking movies. That's the funny thing too, is all these, you see all these videos, and this is really one of those things, like, across the board, like, whether you're this side, that side, whatever side you're on, is when somebody, you know, like, when somebody says something you don't like, it's like, oh, these fucking weirdos, man. It's fucking weirdos. It's fucking racist weirdos, man. Or and then they say something, and then they say something you like. You're like, oh yeah, you got, you know, like, they got your back and shit. Like, you got their back. Like now all of a sudden you care what these fucking Hollywood weirdos care about, right? It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. But again, that's kind of the thing. That's all the online thing with the fighting and the bickering and all of that bullshit is like, look. Here's what it comes down to, and here's what it comes down to when it comes to kind of the situation that happened last night with that kind of thing. Look, Zack Snyder's free to have his opinions about whatever. He's free to be misinformed about whatever. He's free to have the opinion, that same opinion, even whether he's misinformed or not. However he feels about it. The thing is, like, you gotta look at it like this: the same way that you would look at his opinion, you gotta look at as you would anybody else's opinion. And it's pretty simple, right? It's pretty simple when it comes down to, comes right down to it, is if you don't like their opinion, you say, fuck that opinion, it's stupid. I don't give a shit. And if you agree with him, you agree with him. Give him a high five, say, hey, cool, thanks. You know? That's okay. You could really, literally just say to yourself, fuck this person and their opinion. You know what I mean? Just like the other day, you know? The other week, there was some hit piece put out there on social media from some What was that? Rudyard Kipling, Rippling, Ripley, rewriting Ripley. Is that what it was? That article everybody's talking about? That went through there and called, all these other people, all these, YouTube grifters, a whole bunch of like fucking, just called them a whole bunch of names and completely just like drug them through the dirt. And like all the people that got drugged through the dirt, they're all fighting back. Oh, these people. And the thing is like, hey, I get it, man. Somebody's being a prig. Yeah, hey, they're saying some shit about you don't like. Hey, you do what you got to do. But the thing is this whole thing, this whole hit piece, if you will, came from some website that's probably fucking new. Probably like it was probably launched just for that article. Like maybe days, but maybe they typed up a couple fake ass articles and released them like a week before, and then they dropped that one. And for clout, they're just chasing clout. That's all they're doing. They came out and said some derogatory shit about a bunch of people. And, they're just looking for attention. They got the reaction from the people they were talking about that they wanted. Because what did they want? They wanted the attention. And everybody, like, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's so fucking weird. Everybody falls for the bait every time. Now, now the other thing is what do you do? Right? What do you do? You like, because I know somebody's sitting there going like, oh, wait, Trinity just going to ignore it. No, you don't have to ignore it. But look, there's still got to be a better way than coming out and giving these clout chasers all the attention that they're looking for. Because damn well that's what they're looking for. That's what they're looking for. Look, the people at that Twitter on that Twitter account for whatever it was, dude, they had like, I think when I looked, they had like a couple of hundred people following them on Twitter. Like I said, they're like fucking nobody. They're like me. You know what I mean? They're like fucking nobody. They write one stupid fucking article. And, now look. You boosted their signal. You launched them to the fucking stratosphere. Everybody's like, oh my god! Oh, these people are mad! Oh my god, let's go check them out! Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Because that's how people are. That's how people are, man. Right? And don't act like you don't know it. You know what I mean? Don't act like you don't know it. Just like you probably sitting there thinking like, Trinity, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you luring us in with that title and that thumbnail on this video? Look, man. But that's the thing, is a lot of these things are perception, things, whether perceived. I get people being pissed off about what Zack Snyder said. I also get why he would say why he said what he said too. But I honestly don't think that he meant any harm to anybody, to any community, by the things that he said. I don't think he meant any harm by it. I think there are going to be obviously people upset by it, and like I said, Jeremy was doing some damage control last night and everything, and and the thing is, like, I don't really I don't even really think you need to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they needed to at all. I don't think they even had to say anything. They could have just let it be and just be like, whatever, whatever. Because really, like, I don't think there was any need for damage control, because I don't think there was any damage done. I think anybody that would have been watching that and really cared looks at what Zack said as damaging. If anything, they probably just have, their outlook on the director, I would say, tarnished more than anything. Yeah, but I don't know. That's just if you ask me. I don't know. Maybe if Zack Snyder came out and called me a son of a bitch on a live stream, I'd probably be pissed off. But y'all know me. I don't give a damn if you call me a son of a bitch or not. I don't give a shit what you call me. Yeah, you call me whatever. Hey, that's on you, bro. I know the truth. Anyway, guys. Okay, let's get in here into the chat, see what you guys are saying here. Let's see. I don't sleep. I wait. Nergis. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Just do another. And boom. They gotta muscle up. What? Muscle up? What are you talking about? Oh man, I did see it. Aggressively says, "I love masks. You can make funny faces at people. You can have silly facial hair. It's the best. I'm just cultivating my what my finale. Oh, what my finale Sith Lord mask will never finale. What my finale Sith Lord mask will be. Never giving this shit up. I know, and that's the thing. Like, I was thinking about making my son an actual Spider-Man mask. Like, you know, put it on, and the teacher says, oh, "It's my mask. It's a mask." I don't know. Did they have rules? I can't remember. I'm not sure if they said that there's rules on what kind of mask it has to be. Should we push the envelope? Gotta run. Have a good day. All right, man. Take it easy, man. Oh, Mike Porter, there's more coming for you, my buddy. There's more coming for you. Okay, yeah. And as I'm saying, I can't say his name. Uche, Nanwari. Yeah. And again, the host, Uche, if I said that right, like, he handled it well, man. Like, when Zack came out and said stuff, like, but again, like, I watched it, and I think I watched it last night before it was like, before people were talking about it. I think I was watching, watching Not Near Mint, Rob Wurst. He was hosting a live stream. He had Tim Daniel from Vault Comics on there, as well as David Andry on there, and they were talking like comics and stuff. And I got off of there, and I was just kind of surfing for other live streams that were going on, and as I was getting ready to go to sleep last night, and I seen that one. I seen that, you know, I seen that live stream. I was like, oh, it was actually on there. I was like, I don't know who this is. And then I got on there and clicked on it. I was like, oh yeah, that's the dude from Geeks and Gamers. Yeah, I knew who it was once I clicked on and seen who it was. So I was like, oh, okay. And so around it, and I seen that Zack was on there. I was like, oh, well, because it was like right after he had left, I think. And so I was like, okay. And I rewound and seeing, you know, and I watched, and I was like, ooh, man. I was watching, like, I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think what he said was bad, but then as I was watching it, kind of what Zack was saying, I was kind of like, oh man, like, I also kind of felt like people are going to react to it, and that's when, you know, I shrunk the little thing. You know, I was on my phone, and I started scrolling through it. I was like, oh yeah, sure enough, there are people already saying stuff, man. Like, here we go. yeah, but he did it. Yeah, I think he handled it good. Still open toward donations. Yeah. It was a required PR statement. Yeah. I'm sure it was. Yeah. So that was the Snyder story. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't think it was anything major. Like, but I do get why people would perceive it as that. Yeah. Snyder buried them, and it was hilarious. Well, I was gonna say, and that's the thing is, I don't think he did. Screw backhanded comments. What is the what is this, Hank Pym? Nah, I go full front hand. Oh man. What do you say? I was gonna say, I could probably dig it up. I'd probably dig it up and show you. I got somewhere. Called them out and name talked out by name and talked match. It was way worse than Pablo beat up Theory in front of his coworkers at the chicken plant. Oh man. Aggressively, you're funny, dude. You're fucking funny, man. How did you know I was 3. Get out of my brain. Is it the geek or gamer part of the name that people think they a hate group? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, I do know. I mean, obviously, but yeah, it's people like I said, it's everything. Like, again, people have their own perceptions of whatever. I watch a lot of the, like, when I see a lot of those guys and everything, I don't see any like hateful. I don't think they're a hateful. I don't think they're a hate group. Is there some stuff that happens in movies and films and stuff like that? Shit that they don't like? Yeah, absolutely. And they get pissed off and they get upset about it. Yeah, absolutely. Video games? Yeah, absolutely. Is there something wrong with that? Like, is there, like, I don't get, like, why can't you not like something? You know, like, that's the thing. Is what it is. Like, you know, you gotta like everything. You gotta like it, right? And if you don't like it, you can't say anything. If you don't like, if you say something about not liking it, oh, well, you're just hateful. Did you catch a different stream? I'll watch it. Oh, is that right, X? Okay, all right. Got to attend a business thing, but you're on point. Thank you. Thank you, Santa. Well, enjoy that business meeting. Sorry, man. I love this. Love this movie. 8 out of 9 to 10. Nice. Okay, I was gonna say a lot of people was really enjoying it. The Geeks and Gamers drama was so funny. Yeah, like I said, I don't think there was any need for. Yeah, I don't know. And again, I don't think anything he came out and said was good. He's just saying, hey, we're not affiliated with them. We're doing this charity. I mean, maybe we should have just done that. We're not affiliated with them. We're just doing this charity with them, and that's why we're here on this stream to help bring some money, man. So drop some shit and let's do it. Even though they dropped like, nearly $80,000. So hey, I could see being a little upset if you have a perception that he came out and said something negative after you just did that. Hey, I get being upset about that. Parker says, like, everybody knows it. No, I don't think they are, I don't think they are, Parker. I don't think, like I said, there's some good people, and like even on that stream, there's some good people. Like Lethal Lightning was on there. He's part of the Geeks and Gamers crew. I don't think Lethal Lightning is hateful at all. Lethal Lightning, dude, he's just a funny dude. Like he's not hateful. Does he get ridiculous at times? Yeah, but like I don't see hateful stuff coming out of him. Somebody like him, but do I see where people might not like his sense of humor? Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Josh had us dating. What? Bro, Mike, Josh reading your super chats was hilarious. What? I must have missed something there. I watched that like Geeks and Gamers live stream. I think he mixed his disclaimer about his association with them with the words about hate and tolerance. So it seemed like he was talking about, yeah, I was gonna say, dude, that's exactly how I feel about it too. I feel like he was just giving a disclaimer about that. And then I think he meant like that, the other thing as a complete other statement. I think like he was saying like, hey, this is all about coming together for these great things. And I feel that's how it came. That's what I took it as. Now speaking of this other thing that happened over here, we're like, none of us are here. We're all here for this good charity and all this. That's how I took it too. But I completely get how, like, I get that. Yeah, absolutely. A duder. You know what, duder? I somehow feel like we're here a lot of times. You know what I mean? I somehow feel that we're here a lot. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it seemed like he was talking about it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a duder. Like I couldn't have said it better. As a matter of fact, I've been going on here for nearly an hour and couldn't say it better. Right? So there we go. You said it better. That was the first time dinner nerd stream I've been to in like 3 months. Been doing like 3 months, right? Oh man. I mean, there's something wrong with their type of thumbnails. I don't know. I don't watch them. I just like they don't make content. They don't make content that like I really like watch and enjoy watching. So I mean, I just don't watch them. I don't have anything against them. They just don't do content I watch. Like, and there's a lot of channels out there too that I used to be subscribed to, like, and I unsubscribed. And they're big channels too, so it's like they're not missing little old me, but I still stop in and watch some of their videos and stuff like that here and there. But like I don't have anything against them. Like I said, I like hearing people's different opinions about stuff, whether I agree with them or not, whether I like them or not. That's a different story, but yeah, I don't know about the thumbnails, because the thing about the thumbnails is it's supposed to be catchy. It's supposed to get you to want to click it. It's supposed to be provocative. It's supposed to provoke you to click on that thumbnail, to click on that title. Clickbait? Oh yeah, baby. Clickbait is the name of the game. The thing is being good about it, right? That's the other thing. It's like you hear people out there, I remember like all those back in the day when I used to talk to War Stew. Yeah, I used to talk to like War Stew on the daily, man. But people would be in his videos talking about, oh, clickbait, blah, 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 like yeah, that's kind of like what you're supposed to do. You could look over like Josh over at the Den of Nerds. He does the same thing. It's clickbait. Clickbait can be a good thing. Clickbait is to get you to click on the video. It's a good thing. Do you want to click on a boring thumbnail? Do you want to click on this thumbnail where you just see me just going? right? No. You wanna see this? You wanna see this on there, right? That's the thumbnail you want to see. You know, it's certainly better than this. Like, right? I don't know, maybe because you see somebody like that, you're like, this motherfucker's crazy, right? Yeah, that motherfucker's crazy, man. I ain't messing with that dude. Anyway, oh man, yeah, blood, great minds, yeah, man. Their content is the kind of content isn't the kind of content I like to watch. Yeah, well, and seeing that's the kind of the thing. Like, I don't always watch things necessarily because I like it, or anything like that. Like, you can't like always avoid stuff. Like, it's good to get some of that other stuff out there and have like a real opinion on stuff. Because without it, you're only going by what somebody else is saying. You know what I mean? And I feel the same like about movies and all that kind of stuff. IG, it's similar to Comic Book Cast 2, and I used to watch him all the time. Yeah, yeah, Comic Book Cast 2, yeah. Armeens? Yeah. I remember when I watched those clickbait Garbo fluff channels. Yeah, man. Yeah, my emoji is clickbait. Absolutely. I watched a lot of Sean Chandler right now. Sean Chandler. Oh, yeah. You're talking about, yeah. I'm not sure why I'm thinking that. Yeah, I know Sean Chandler. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Sean Chandler. I think like as far as like big movie reviewers, like kind of bigger guys, like I watched Sean Chandler and you know the other guy I'm talking about, Stuckman. I really only watch those of like the big movie reviewers. Other than that, I watch stuff like E-Man's movie reviews, J Buck, Miles Z Entertainment, just like smaller creators. I like dude, like seriously, I love watching smaller creators. I really do. I like watching smaller creators doing their thing and shit like that. Like my man Kendall was in here earlier from nerds to normies to nerds. Good channel. You know, like he's a new content creator. I like watching that. I like watching that smaller shit. And there's bigger channels I like too. You know, there's bigger channels I like too. You know, like I said, Young Ripper 59. You know, man, Young Ripper. I fucking love his channel, dude. Like on all of his live streams and shit like that. Listening in, watching the videos. Josh or Den the Nerds, fucking watching all of their shit. Yeah, I mean they're bigger guys out there, but like for the most part, I like watching smaller dudes. I like watching smaller channels and shit like that. And I know, and it's not because like people are like, oh, these people are more real. Like, no, for me it's just a different, more kind of raw feel. Where like a lot of the bigger guys, and not even all of them, just have a little bit just different kind of content and stuff like that. They're just different. You know what I mean? It's just different. You missed the reason why we spam the emojis. Oh no, because you're trying to break the stream. I know. You're trying to break the stream. You know what you gotta do? Is you gotta cross streams. You gotta cross stream. Parker just came from his Falcon Winter Soldier stream. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mike's emoji should have a piece of bacon in his mouth. Right. Well, don't worry. Maybe that's what we should make. Maybe that's what I should make is a spam emoji. Maybe I should make a spam emoji. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to do that. Let's see. Emergency Awesome is clickbait thumbnails. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But I love his videos. Yeah, I don't like Emergency Awesome. I don't like Cosmic Warren either. Jeremy Johns and Chris Stuckman. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really watch Jeremy Johns. I've seen some of his stuff, but Film Speak, never heard of it. Everything Always is another one. Yeah. Brandon Likes Movies is a good channel too. Brandon Likes channel. I'm not sure I've ever heard of that. You know who another one that cracks me up, and he's not really a movie review guy necessarily, but he's more of a superhero guy. MCU, DC stuff is Soups. You guys know Soups? Like he's blowing up. He's blowing up, but Soups cracks me up, dude. Soups cracks me up. You guys know Soups? He cracks me up. And he's a small dude too, and he's blowing up too, man. Young man from I think Florida. Yeah. Holden Harmon, can we raid Trend's stream, Mike? Oh man, give too much bits and Trend gets a copyright strike. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. But anyway, guys, I've got to bring this stream to an end. Again, you know, if you're watching this on the replay, let me know what you thought about Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Snyder Cut, down in the comments below. I want to know, and I also want to know from you, what do you think about, you know, those kind of comments? I mean, did you watch the video where Zack Snyder was on there? Like later, I'll see if I can leave a link in the description to the video, that live stream where he was on. Like I said, I mean, I kind of feel like a duder where he was trying to say one thing and then also another message at the same time, and it seemed like they were kind of mixed and intertwined. I don't know. I think the host handled it well. I don't think. Again, I think a lot of it's going to be chopped up and minced over here this next day or two, and people are going to be talking a lot about that. But again, it's all perceptions. It all comes from perceptions. Perception is a lot of people's is reality. If you think about it, for the most part, perception is reality. Whether I say no matter what I say, if I say something and you perceive it a different way than what I say it, it's really on you. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't, you know, and like I said, there's a lot of things that even on this channel I say and at certain times say and pick and choose my words wisely the way I say them. So it really can't be mistaken. When you really have something serious to say, I think that's something that's very important. And I think maybe the way that he intricated what he was trying to say was not said in the best way. You got to pick and choose your words wisely, because these words really do mean stuff, especially when it comes to situations like this where you see everything going on and you can kind of see the reaction to it. I think it's something very important, but it's also something that's getting kind of lost these days as well, and that is the language that we actually use and what the actual meaning of words is. But that's all I have for this video. You all have a very good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.